A woman accidentally found out. The adopted child was actually the biological son of her husband and her best friend. She held back her anger and did not expose them on the spot. She secretly moved their child to another place. Meanwhile, she adopted another boy. With her careful raising, the boy was well-behaved, sensible and good at studying. The unaware best friend often visited with expensive gifts. At the boy's 18th birthday banquet, the woman made a serious announcement in front of the two. If the boy got into a top university in the college entrance examination, she would give him all her company shares as a reward. The husband and best friend were extremely excited. They had always planned to let their child inherit the woman's property. Only a few months were left before the college entrance examination. To take better care of the boy, the best friend took out a loan to buy a neighboring house. She came every day to cook and clean the house. The woman smiled secretly every time she saw her working so hard. She even mocked her face to face. She was nearly 40 and still single, yet she bought an expensive villa just to be a free nanny at her home. The woman said she could not figure out what she wanted. The best friend pretended to be confused and said she did not understand. The husband also scolded the woman for being unreasonable. Her best friend kindly helped take care of the child, and the woman showed no gratitude, but spoke sarcastically instead. The woman refused to argue with them. She simply let them take charge of the whole family. The two were infuriated by the woman's arrogant attitude. Years of mortgage loans also brought them huge pressure, but they thought of their child's upcoming admission to a top university, the inheritance of the woman's assets, their future reunion as a family, and all the wealth they would obtain, and regained their motivation. A few days later, the woman told her husband she would go on a business trip overnight. The two let down their guard, and became intimate with each other. They had no idea the woman was watching all this through the surveillance camera. On the day of the college entrance examination, the husband received a call from the woman. She said she had returned early from her business trip and would send the boy to the exam. Before the husband could react, he heard the door open. Panicked, he quickly climbed out of the bedroom window to hide. The woman walked into the bedroom and only saw her best friend inside. She pretended to wonder why her best friend was in her room. The best friend explained in a hurry. She had stayed late tutoring the boy and was too tired, so she accidentally fell asleep there. The woman looked doubtful and prepared to look for her husband. The husband tried to hide by moving along the balcony window. A passing security guard spotted him and warned him that it was dangerous. The husband panicked and fell from the building. He broke his leg in the fall. The woman came downstairs and offered to drive him to the hospital, but said the boy had to take the bus to the exam site. The husband panicked greatly. The villa was in the suburbs, and taking the bus would likely make the boy late for the exam. He would rather have delayed treatment on his leg than let their child miss the chance to enter a top university. Luckily, the boy did not disappoint them. He was admitted to a top university in the end. The husband and the best friend were overjoyed. The husband was now disabled, but they thought it was worthwhile as long as they could get all the woman's assets. The woman kept her word and decided to transfer her shares to the boy. She even held a press conference for the transfer. Seeing the woman sign the agreement, the two finally dropped their disguise. They publicly revealed that the boy was their illegitimate child. They never knew this was exactly what the woman had been waiting for.